IT segment, go to the OT segment, and that's it. So if you look at, if we look at this picture, the OT and IT, if you're running a business that has a plant, has a SCADA system, please do not look at your security in two separate segments. They are intertwined, all right? You should look at it, and preferably you have a boss that oversees both areas. So technology-wise, are we ready for the new wave of attack? We are not ready, I know. But today, I want to share with you, it's not a foolproof solution, but it does improve your security posture if you start to think outside the box of today's many security strategies. Now, if you know, and if you read about Singapore government, we have done this network separation, right? It's nothing, it's not a rocket science to understand that. Basically, you just separate the network to two segments. One is connected to internet, the other one is not, all right? And the segment that is not connected to internet, basically, is the crown jewel. The most important classified information is in this segment. Unfortunately, the secured segment, you cannot work alone, right? Files still need to come in, emails still need to come in. So how do you manage that? Can you still use the simple or maybe the most sophisticated, most well-known tool down there that is selling in the markets? It doesn't work that way. Why? Because this segment would need a strong gate, right? Otherwise, there's no purpose of segregating the network. So what is the definition of a strong gate then? All right, what is the definition of a strong gate? Okay, if you look at the past in IT, we have antivirus, right? We check against the database, the signature, and we check, basically this doesn't work well anymore because we are checking for what we knew, all right? What about things that we don't know? Which zero-day virus, things that came along. Every day there are millions of new viruses coming out. And then somebody, all right, somebody very kind of smart, that they, after which add in multi-layer of signature, right? To us, whether you add 1 million more databases, you are also checking what you knew. It doesn't address the root of the problem. So then somebody came out with sandboxing, right? Sandboxing. You put your virus in a sandbox, try to detonate and see if there's any behavior. And then you start to fail as well because there are viruses that are so cleverly written. All right, my time is actually running out, but I can jump very fast. So all this technology came out, but they are all working on the same old principle. They are working on detection. They are trying to use the most advanced technology to detect the bad guy in order to remove them. But the problem and the fact of life today is, can you even detect them? You can detect them today, you cannot detect them tomorrow. So why are everybody doing detection? All right? So detect nothing today doesn't mean it's safe. So then there will be loophole in a way. So why hence technology is not protecting today? All right? Because we detect and to remove no longer is working. So are we actually barking up the wrong tree? So what should we do now? In fact, if you look at Singapore healthcare case, in the news report, the thinking is still detection. All right? So you need a non-detection strategy. And what is a non-detection strategy? We have two strategies, two technologies called content disarm reconstruction and ISOC. So I think I will have to end here because there are a lot more to share. Regardless, I can't finish. But I would like to explain that it is important to think beyond detection. And there are a whole new paradigm of non-detection strategy. And this strategy will help you increase your security posture, not just in your corporate, but in your OT system, in your secured LAN. This approach doesn't just take care of your zero-day virus, it can take care of future unknown virus as well. All right? Of course, no security is 100%, and this I hope you can look into these two new technologies. It's a technology that, like 30 years ago, when I mentioned a firewall, nobody knows what is a firewall. But CDR is coming along very fast. We are using it in quite extensive areas, especially the critical infrastructure protection and our government agency where we are quite involved in. All right, so I'll stop here. I think I only cover about 60 to 70% of my slides, but time is a constraint, right? Thank you for your attention. And I'll be around today, tomorrow, and feel free if you need to discuss more. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I request Mr. Dharmendra to kindly step forward to present a small memento to Mr. Kohei? Welcome, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sure your talk was extremely informative for everyone. Now, moving on, we have a special address with the heading of Andhra Pradesh, the leader in emerging technologies. And under the same, let me invite Sri Bala Subramaniam, who's the CEO for E-Pragati Authority Government.